So many hairpins!
Well, he's lost his mind. Anyway, welcome to Teamsport Reading. In today's video, we'll cover the quality of the food, how well the tracks ran, what there is to do at this race venue, the facilities, cars, and most importantly, the track itself. Stay around to the end to learn how you could feature in a future video. So let's get into it. A super serious track review of Teamsport Reading.
What the track be like?
So at this Teamsport venue, there's actually two track configurations due to a feature of this venue. So let's first follow through the public layout. So over the line and immediately into a tricky right-hander, down a short straight for a tight and slippy hairpin, using some boost up the ramp to level 2 before another hairpin, into a widening of the track for another hairpin, down this tiny straight for a hairpin leading down the ramp, for a straight followed by, you guessed it, a hairpin. And across the line. So this layout is surprisingly fun for such a short track, and when the boost is active on these cars, it's brilliant for racing, especially the open hairpin on level 2, but the bottom level is incredibly slippy. But let's say you're racing on a Thursday night with members, then you get the full layout. Let's switch to that. Starting the lap off, it's the same tricky right-hander as the short layout, and the straight for a hairpin, followed by the straight up the ramp for yet another hairpin, but now a longer straight for another hairpin up the ramp to level 3 with a hairpin and a hairpin. Now down the straight into an awkward but very fun right left right, which is rewarding to nail. I did not. Down to level 2 for this fast right-hander. Down a longer straight now before returning to hairpins. Down this final straight for a hairpin. And now the dash to the line. So, I'm going to be controversial. I actually dislike this layout. It's just more hairpins, and the main overtaking point on the smaller layout is gone.
I really don't get the hype behind the Reading layout because it's just a hairpin, followed by straight, with another hairpin, up a ramp, to guess what? A hairpin, then a straight, into a hairpin, up a ramp, into a hairpin, into a hairpin, into a hairpin, maybe, along a straight, some actual fun corners, down a ramp, flowing right-hander, 10 out of 10, down a straight, into a hairpin, down the ramp, to another hairpin to finish the lap. So many hairpins!
So the short layout gets a 7 out of 10, and the big layout gets a 6 out of 10. I just don't love hairpins. Maybe the old layout pre-electric was better, but I just don't get the hype.
Can do anything else?
Yes, so much. Let's start with combat cars. So the reason the track now has a shorter layout is a section of it is now used for what is effectively real-life Mario Kart. So running a reverse layout of the section of track that's cut off, we have power-ups that can make or break your race. There's missiles, boosts, shields, and bombs. So you can slow down your competition or blast past them. Allow me to demonstrate on Port Arby Racing.
Yeah, but who cares? It's not real racing. Oh, shut up. You don't actually think that. You're just parroting what other people have said. You're in a car, you're going around in circles, it's racing.
And at the end of the day, we're racing for fun. It's 100% a gimmick, I will admit. But with mates, once or twice, it's absolutely brilliant. And then to top it off, there's more. There's sim rigs to have a go on, bowling,
throwing balls, table disc, punching ball.
So it's easily getting a 2 out of 2. It almost broke the scale and got a 3 out of 2, but I think we'll save that for another track.
Is the place nice?
Yes, but the car park is crap. Basically sums it up.
Is that it?
Okay, in some better detail, the downstairs pit area is spacious. The combat carts pit area doubles as a good viewing area. The bar is big, even with all the arcade stuff in it, and it has windows viewing out to the track. The changing rooms are massive, and the building is just very professional. I'd say the only bad point is the fact the car park is tiny. 9 out of 10. Let me put my car somewhere.
Is the food any good?
It's delicious. Good.
Actually nice food, whilst it loses a point for being just the bog standard Teamsport burger. I got offered seasoning on the chips. Is this an option? Why has this never been mentioned before or again at any other track? 9 out of 10. Would eat again.
Do the staff run it well?
The place is run brilliantly. Apart from this odd 8-minute wait in the pits for as much as I could tell was for no reason, the staff were always on time. Happy to be talked to, they hyped up all the events and podiums a lot. Plus, when I got hit out wide on this corner, the other driver got a penalty. Not me. A penalty was correctly applied at a team sport.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid?
10 out of 10. Nice people.
How do cuts be?
They be good. At Reading they have a fleet of Sodi carts, which automatically gets high praise, as for me they are my favourite EV cart so far. But then we are also knocking 2 points off kart difference. During BIKC, some karts were known to be massively off the pace, and it really didn't help that I just have skill issues. So we'll give it 9 out of 10. When I went back to review, I drove the same car and it felt better, so clearly some work had been done.
So what did you think overall?
Overall, it gets a score of 46 of 45 out of 52. A damn good score, and leaves it second only to Warrington so far. I do absolutely suck at this track to be honest, but I can see why people would like some of it. I don't quite get a hype around it fully though, it's just hairpins. But everything around the track is brilliant, well worth a visit. I highly recommend Teamsport Reading. Like I recommend this segue to the sponsor, me.
Did you have a karting crash that you don't think was your fault? Do you want a YouTuber's opinion on it? Even if it's not a very good YouTuber. Then you should submit your clips to KTB.Msport. I'll review them, I'll see who was at fault. If anyone was at fault. Yeah.
So submit your crashes and incidents to KTB.Msport.
Using state-of-the-art technologies, I'll replicate your crash. And I'll find out who was at fault.
Again, send your clips to KTB.Msport. Don't delay, send them today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Click the left to watch more reviews. Click the right to watch the most recent video, and you can support the channel at the link below. Bye!